Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and today we are watching Season 2, Episode 2 of Severance, which I'm sure you can tell by the title, and I am super excited. We have entered Season 2, and honestly, things feel a little bit different. They feel even more ominous. They feel like I can't trust the things that I thought I could trust before. What I mean by that is they say it's been, not that I trusted Lumon, to be fair, in the first place, but they say it's been 5 months. Since we haven't seen anybody leave Lumon, I don't necessarily believe that. I don't know that I believe the newspaper thing. I don't know. I don't know what I do and don't believe. Like, who was that standing behind Mark when he ran all through the hallways and then ended up in wellness? Like, was it Milchek? Was it somebody else? I had a thought when editing it that maybe it was Grainer, which makes no sense because we know that he's dead. But then, like, did we ever see the disposal of the dead body? Where did that lady ever go? Because she never contacted Mark again. We never saw her again. Who was she? She was supposedly helping Petey, but then she kind of also went MIA. So, I don't know. I feel like I can't trust anything anymore. Like, are they stuck in the basement? Are they actually getting to leave? Have they ever actually gotten to leave? Maybe the leaving was a simulation and they've been here all along. Maybe there is no severance. Maybe the real world isn't even there. I realize I'm probably taking the theories too far, but I'm just saying. They got me questioning all of it. All of it. Right? So, with that paranoia in mind, let's get into episode 2 and see what else that I can question. Okay, I'm ready. Oh.
We're miserable.
Oh, okay.
Torture us down there.
Is
We're prisoners.
this is starting off very similar to the last episode. Oh, okay. We're going to the outside. We're going to the outside. Good.
Okay.
Good. We get to find some shit out. Uh-huh. Ask them what you were saying before you, stopped saying it? If that makes sense. Interesting. This is the first time we're gonna get to see Helena be Helena. Right? We've only ever seen Heliar. Her dad is creepy looking. I'm sorry to that old man.
Fetid moppet.
What?
Father.
Well, he seems evil. I did not like the vibe of that moment.
Need to find out who they talk to. Promptly.
Only Mark talked to anybody. It's so weird to see Helly as Helena. She's so different. To see her trying to control herself and other people. This is a really cool shot. Ooh, she's gonna talk to fucking Cabell.
We've commandeered the footage taken by guests. Natalie is already doing outreach to media. And the Severance employees who were involved are being dealt with.
And why are you sitting way over there, sir? That's kind of creepy.
Will Mr. Egan be joining?
Just me. I personally owe you a debt of gratitude.
How are you gonna pay that debt?
is why we'd like to ask you back.
Turn it up a bit. She gonna say no?
An apology is warranted.
Oh, damn.
I apologize.
She wants Mr. Egan.
My father apologizes.
Oh, maybe she wants to hear from him.
The board apologizes.
Are we ever gonna see this mysterious board? Are we? Do you think we will? Felt fake.
I recommend we start by scouring the feed, and I need to interview Dylan G to see how he gained access to that.
We have something else in mind.
What is it?
I'd like to offer you a promotion.
Ah, a promotion.
Severance Advisory Council.
What does that mean? What is it, Nim?
I never heard of such a thing.
They've just made it up, that's why.
You'd be spearheading its formation.
Why are they showing his face? What if they just kill her? What if they just fucking kill her?
Mr. Milchick has been promoted to floor manager.
They gonna kill her? I just feel like it's not above them to do a little bit of murder.
You fear me.
We fear no one.
You should maybe fear the Ennies that were trying to expose ya. What is she doing now?
Earlier this evening, at an event where I was excited to share my status as a severed individual with a group of friends and allies,
She's
I
PRing
made
it.
the poor decision to consume alcohol while on a non-Lumon medication for an arm rash, which caused me to say some deeply regrettable things.
Oh, Mr. Milchick,
Apologies for the hour.
is everything all right?
In the moment, I thought I was being funny. But in the hours since this outburst, I've been reminded just how seriously my family's company affects the lives of real people around the world.
So she's spinning it.
You know your Innie is a friend of mine, and he's a man of principle, which is rare.
So
Which
he
is
knows
what makes this so difficult.
that. What?
You're firing me?
When Lumon falters, it's our cherished workers and their families who suffer first.
So he fired them? But how did they come back?
Did I break something? I can pay. I have cash upstairs.
When I said my Innie was being tortured,
What am I supposed to tell my wife?
this was a joke and a lie.
Was it? Why don't you listen to yourself, ma'am? Girl, if I'm watching this, that's not a believable lie to me. Like, why would you think it was a funny joke to be like, haha, and he's getting tortured, haha? Maybe people are gonna be super gullible, I don't know, but we got a new intro. Damn, why is his fucking head just floating? That's creepy. Oh. That's so weird. Why does it keep, oh, why does his head keep blowing up like that? It's so weird. Ooh, was that Helly or? Is that fucking Kier? That was horrifying.
So you said she's alive?
If I may.
Yes.
if I
Yes.
may,
And
I
you were
really
holding the
did feel it was
picture.
clear you were
Mark,
referencing the
remember?
baby.
You were holding the picture.
Obviously, I was referencing the baby.
No. He was holding, what picture were you holding?
No, yeah, I agree. I think Rickon is right.
No, I don't think Devin thinks that.
Yeah, I think it's the only thing that makes sense.
No, the thing that makes sense is that she's alive.
Perhaps co-Belvig would be a helpful nomenclature?
And assuming that she's alive really was about the baby,
When you don't think it was,
I do think it was.
then why are you saying it like that?
No, she doesn't.
He was inspired by my book. He found great meaning in it, profundity.
He did say that.
God damn it, Roughneck.
It's Milchick. It's Milchick.
May I sit with you?
No.
You must be Devin.
Come on, Devin. I need you to think. Yes, cover it up. Good, 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 good. She's getting suspicious. She's being smart.
Allowing him to wake the rest of you for a period of 39 minutes.
39.
Was here, in this house.
I know, I talked to him.
Don't tell him what he told
What did
you.
he say to you?
Say nothing. Devin, you're a smart girly.
If I tell you, are you gonna punish him for it?
We have no punishments at Lumon.
Uh-huh.
Devin, I need you to be using your big brain, girly.
I can only imagine how violated you feel by his actions.
Yeah, speaking of violations, just wondering how common it is for your managers to commit fucking lactation fraud against their employees' families. Pretty common?
Miss Cobell.
Yeah.
I love Devin.
She will never descend to that floor again. Nor bedevil you out here.
A devil?
You've my word.
I don't trust your word for shit, Milchick. Just FYI. So we on the same level.
Is there anything?
Say
you
no,
can
say
tell
no.
me?
Say no. Nope. Devin, no. Devin, don't say nothing. Devin, say nothing.
I mean, we're very tired.
Yes, we are.
Said all there is to say.
Yep.
Okay. Of course. I'll circle back.
Circle back.
In the meantime, I hope to see you Monday.
Why are they not firing him?
What your innie did tonight was completely unauthorized. It was also very brave.
So he didn't fight
I'd
to
hate
come.
reward his courage with non-existence.
Why? Why do they want him but nobody else? Why does everyone else get fired, but he gets a pass?
Yeah, like, made argument over car wash coupon.
Honey, you're cutting them wrong.
She's smirking. Helena smirking. Y'all gonna kiss. You about to kiss. You about to kiss. How do you feel about that? She gonna watch it again? What's she thinking? Oh, here comes Milchick. I wonder if the 5 months is really just the weekend. What year is it supposed to be in the Severance universe? Because the cars, I've said this before, but the cars just aren't matching like 2025, you know?
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always felt like doors.
How old?
Sorry?
How old were you when you knew you loved doors?
5.
If you could be any kind of door, what would it be?
Pocket.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Pocket doors are nice.
When you're not needed, you can just
tuck yourself away. Can I finish your eggshell?
Eggshell.
semi-gloss.
That's hot. You remind me of me, Dylan. You like kickball?
As a skill, or like, do I follow it professionally?
Is there a
You're
professional
playing
kickball?
Fridays. There's a fun prize if you win.
You mean a door prize?
Oh, I thought it was a funny joke.
You're a Selvig.
Yes. Yeah, I was. But, you know, it's just me here.
Is that bad?
Well, Mr. George, thanks for coming in.
What?
We'll consider your application thoroughly.
No, you won't. Clearly.
You're not considering me at all. That's discrimination.
We need
Yeah.
a certain kind of person here, Mr. George, not a certain kind of two people. I mean, what do you think this is, a carpet factory?
What?
You want to circumcise your brain, that's your business. But it doesn't mean I have to hire you.
Circumcise?
Personally, I think it's abhorrent.
Oh, okay, but I'm not sure why you're hating on him for it still.
I was just thinking maybe there was a way we could confirm what your any meant.
Serious?
I know we're not supposed to contact him, but Denise is a lawyer, and apparently you can petition.
I'm quitting.
You're quitting.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna tell him not to.
Have you called him already?
No,
Nope.
I was gonna do it tonight. Haven't you been trying to get me to quit that place since I got there? I thought I was finally doing what you want.
Yeah, but now she knows other shit.
You remember I identified her, right?
Yes, Mark.
I saw her body.
Yeah, I know. If we could just get like a half step more confirmation, then it's not going to be something that
How he
continues
saw her body?
to haunt us. You know what I mean?
Us.
Yes. She was my family too, Mark. Fuck.
Yeah, but she was my wife.
I know, but you're not the only one her death affected.
Oh, really? It affected you?
Yes.
Did you have to tell her parents that she was dead?
Okay, she could still be affected.
You know what? Honestly, if Rickon died and his body burned, I'd be sad for you, but I wouldn't be affected. This is obscene.
I just want to be sure.
I am sure.
Well, if the body was burned, no offense, but are you? Like, I can understand why he doesn't want to open up that wound. He doesn't want to give himself hope when he has already gone through the mourning process. But oh, I didn't know that bitch was there. Why you got a frolic tattoo? Who's he calling? Gotta see who he's calling, Sammy. Trying to hear what he's saying. I didn't hear. I'm gonna tap you. Tap, 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 tap. Who the fuck is watching him? Bert? Why is Bert watching him? Why is Bert here? He shouldn't have any idea what's going on. He shouldn't know who Irving is. Oh my God, Milchick. Dear God.
So, Mr. Scout, I know you're still weighing whether to return to Lumon. I'd like to ask you a few questions that may inform your decision.
What do you want to know?
How happy are you with your current financial compensation? I ask because our endearment to you is such that a 20% bump is on the table.
Offering him a 20% raise? Why?
My second question is whether a full investigation into your Innie's claims and regular wellness checks from independent boards would help you feel more excited to return.
I don't know. Is that what they're doing?
It's the first step of many.
Ain't taking no steps. 0 steps except for cover and shut up.
Concerns your late wife, Gemma.
What about her? Shh, you shut the fuck up.
In your intake interview, you cited her death as a primary motivator for severing.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what you said? You said since she died, every day feels like a year. That you felt like you were choking on her ghost.
Alright, I don't know that you have to remind him that much.
The Mark I've come to know at Lumon is happy. He's found love.
Love?
Well, he's found like.
Solace you have given him down there will make its way to you. It just takes time. I hope you'll give us that time.
I don't know why they want him so bad and no one else, though. Like, surely if you just fired him now or let him quit, like, he's not going to keep trying to investigate. Like, how could he? He would have lost access. I feel like you're just giving him access that he can maybe later use.
So who are you bringing into NDR?
I've got a floater from overseas and a pair who were laid off from 5X.
5X. Really?
The new peeps that were there for
48 hours to pull this together.
48. So see, it wasn't 5 months. I knew it.
You don't need chemistry. We need Mark S. back to work.
Go on ahead.
Why?
Long enough to complete Cold Harbor.
Cold Harbor. That's it. That's why. What the fuck is Cold Harbor?
Oh, is anyone there? Is the board on? It's Mark S. from Macrodata Refinement.
Ooh, where did this go?
Of course, I bear full responsibility.
The board's gonna give him what he wants, including Helena.
So she's gotta go back. Because of Cold Harbor, whatever the fuck that is. The thing that has to do with Gemma, aka Miss Casey. Come crawling back, didn't ya?
Unheard of.
I'm sorry, Mr.
3 days of work. I broke a fucking lease in Grand Rapids.
Oh.
Give me another reason to sue.
He doesn't recognize him at all.
Hey!
She's leaving.
Hello, Mark. Just back from work.
Who are you?
I thought you were quitting.
I trusted you. I told you what I'd gone through these past 2 years. You were in my house. I ate your shitty fucking cookies.
I knew that they looked nasty.
They convinced you to stay. Was a pineapple involved?
Yes, actually.
You're so easy to sway.
What, did she leave?
What? So that's it? You're leaving? Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck is this all about?
Please, Cabell. You can do a turn. Turn on them. Turn on them. What the fuck do you owe them? Come on. Tell him.
Do you know something about Gemma?
Oh shit. What if she tells? Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. She won't. Yeah, I had a feeling she wouldn't, but she could. But now he knows that there is something, because that's not a normal fucking reaction. You know? Ooh, this was good. This was good. What the fuck is Cold Harbor? What the fuck is Cold Harbor? I wrote it down. I paid attention in the last episode, and now it's coming back. What the fuck is it, though? And how did the fucking numbers have anything to do with it? And why couldn't anyone do it? Like, why did it have to be Mark? Okay, you guys, so we got some answers in that episode, which really just lead to more questions. One, I feel very vindicated because I knew it had not been 5 months. I knew that they were not famous outside of here. I knew that, like, that was all just bullshit, smoke up their asses, right? Because it just didn't make sense. I still don't know who was behind Mark in wellness. I still don't know where, like, Cabell's going. What's going on with that. I don't know a lot of things, to be honest with you. But I don't think it's a simulation. I don't think that they're trapped in the basement. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. But, like, why do they need Mark to finish Cold Harbor? Like, why is that such a big thing? Like, why does that matter? And why does it have to be him? That's what I'm not understanding. Like, how, like, is it because Cold Harbor has something to do with Gemma? Is it What could the numbers and Gemma possibly have in common, and why does it have to be Mark? I'm trying to think of like what it could possibly be. Like, Mark has to be the one to do it because of his relation to Gemma. If the Gemma at the end of last episode behind the screen when he's doing Cold Harbor is actually, they're connected. Which they have to be, because there's no other reason that it has to be Mark. Like, they were super ready to just get rid of everyone, but not Mark. Even though Mark kind of initiated all of the rebellion, although maybe Helly. But yeah, no, it was kind of Mark that initiated. Like, Helly was definitely on board, but like, he sort of initiated it, so why keep him and get rid of everybody else? They said they need him to finish Cold Harbor. That tells me that if Cold Harbor is related to Gemma, it has to be some sort of thing of they're testing how completely Severance can work, right? And like, maybe Cold Harbor is reprogramming Gemma? And so when they're done, she won't remember that she's Gemma anymore. And for some reason, they need Mark to do it because there has to be some sort of connection. I just don't know how you could quantify those things into a machine. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you could quantify, like, caring or love into a machine to do whatever it is they want. Because the only thing that can make sense to me is that it has to be Mark because of his connection to Gemma. But they're not related, so it's not blood. They were in love, but how do you quantify love and transfer it or trans whatever it into the machine to make that connection important enough that they would still need him? I like that Devon is trying to figure it out. I don't like that one guy is stalking, listening, paying attention, knowing what's going on. And like, I don't know what's going on with Helly, or Helena, rather. Like, she watched her and Mark a couple times. Is she lonely in this version of her life? It seems like her family is kind of shitty. Her dad was kind of creepy. So it makes sense, but I don't know. I'm dirtying up your arm. You just bathed. Oh my goodness. I don't know why Bert showed up and was like, how did he know to go where Irving is? Like, do they know each other outside of this? Does a part of Bert just... But, like, even if a part of Bert feels called to him, how would he know where to go? Like, I don't get it. Who was Irving calling? Why? Who is he working for? I'm sure that I just don't have enough information to guess at the current time, but I just really want to know, like, what the fuck Cold Harbor is. Like, where's Cabell going? Obviously, she said, fuck you to whatever Lumon offered, I assume, which is why she left. I think she could be a really valuable asset to Mark if she decided to actually help him. Outie, Mark. So I'm curious as to how that's going to go. It's also, I wonder if we're going to return to the previous season's format of being out and in one episode, now that we've taken a whole episode in and a whole episode out. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. That was a really good, really interesting addition, new chapter in the story, and I'm excited to see where we're going to go from here for both the innies and the outies. I think in the last episode when we saw Cold Harbor, it was like 69% of the way done. So I don't know how long it takes to get from that to like 100%. Maybe this season. Maybe that last 30% is going to be this season. I'm not sure. But I'm very interested to see what the fuck it is and just what's going on. Like, what's going on with Bert and Irving and Dylan and Mark and Miss Cabell and Milchick and Helena Egan, and why are they pushing it? Like, the only thing I can think is that it's a way to really, like, solidify how complete Severance is and then sell the, like, IP to somebody, but I don't really know. I feel like I don't have enough information to make an educated guess, honestly. Right now, I'm just throwing out shit and seeing what sticks. Anyway, if you guys want to watch the next episode, episode 3, you can right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes so far of Severance. That is over on Patreon as well, which is linked in the description down below. Now, the full length are watch-along style, so you do have to have your own Apple TV footage to sync up and then watch with me if you want. Yeah, I need to go try to figure out what is happening. Yeah. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time for episode 3. Until then, bye guys! Also, what the fuck was that intro thing? It's kind of weird, right, Sam?